I would say I have been following you on YouTube. It's been 3 or 4 months, and
Okay.
yes, I love your content and the way you have conversations. It's not only about your English, of course, your English is amazing, but
Hmm.
it's only about also about how you communicate with others. So
Oh,
yeah, that's a
thank you
very
so much.
excellent work, I would say. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now I will
May I know
introduce
about you?
myself.
Sure.
Sure, sure. So, as you know, my name is Akanksha. I hail from Uttarakhand, but currently residing in Delhi, and I have done graduation in Bachelor of Science. I am pursuing masters in English right now, and I am married. I have a baby as well. She's 2 years old, and I also run a small YouTube channel where I post conversational videos. I am working on my communication skills as well. And it's been 2 years since I'm learning this language because I have completed my entire education only in Hindi language,
Hmm.
so that's why I started this English learning journey. And yeah, that's pretty much about me.
Oh, wow. You speak really good English. You sound really good. So, how long have you been learning
Thanks.
English?
Yeah, it's been 2 years since I
Two
started
years.
learning this language. Yeah, but I was not consistent with it. Like,
Hmm.
I'm very inconsistent throughout my journey. So, yes.
Just like me, taking a long break in middle.
Exactly. I mean,
Okay.
I take longest break, I would say. It's for 2 or 3, sometimes for 4 or 5 months. You
Five
wouldn't
months.
believe it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
quarter of 2 years.
Exactly. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's why I sometimes find it very difficult to get back to that rhythm. But again, I restart again and again. So yeah, that's how it is going.
Okay. So usually, how many hours do you do speaking practice in a day? So since you already have a YouTube channel, do you do conversations every day?
Not every day because I have a toddler at my home.
Okay.
I'm living in a nuclear family actually, and she's obviously if you are living in a nuclear family, so only I am the one who can take care of her. So I don't get time every single day. But
Hmm.
if I'm like, I do have conversations 3 or 4 days per week.
3 or 4 days per week. That's more than enough, I guess. At
Yes.
least you can take 1 or 2 days break.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
even.
one thing is that
Yep.
if I'm not having video conversation, I just go for audio calls and I practice through audio call only.
Okay. Actually speaking,
Yeah.
I've tried doing audio calls, but the problem here is audio calls, you can be very confident, you can speak very fluently.
Hmm.
Your English will sound better when you do audio calls. But I
Absolutely.
mostly prefer video calls. It's because video calls, you have the real life experience. You're talking to a person,
Hmm.
actually, you look at their face and you
Yeah.
can get rid of your hesitation and you can also improve your confidence. So that's why I
Yes.
always prefer video calls.
Absolutely. I totally agree. I mean, initially I used to be very scared that I used to feel like I'm never going to be comfortable while having conversation on video call in English especially. But
Okay.
now I think I have become habitual of speaking in front of video call. So sometimes I also feel like audio call boring, I would say.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like, it is not very interesting to have conversation through audio call, and sometimes I just, but then I do it because I want to be on that train. I don't want to lost my fluency again. So yeah, that's the reason.
Okay. So do you also teach English?
Not really. I mean, I was thinking, but then I thought because there were some. Actually, I used to deliver tuitions as well.
Okay.
So I have this experience of teaching,
Hmm.
not professionally, of course, but I love teaching, and my aim is also to become a teacher as well. But then sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time, and what if I'll be like, okay, I'll teach, and then I don't get time. So that's why I'm not doing it right now. But in future,
Okay.
I will definitely do it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. You have a small baby, right? How old he is? Is it he or she?
No, she
She,
she's a
okay.
girl. Yes, and she's 2 years old,
Two
so
years
you
old.
can't imagine.
Probably you have to wait for another 1 or 2 years, I guess.
Yes, yes. Okay, so I have come up with some questions, not some, I mean one or two,
Okay.
for you
Don't
because
ask me any
I
difficult
find
question.
not really.
Okay.
No, no, no.
Hmm.
I think you are the right person to ask this question because I've been
Hmm.
following you for a long time, and I really find that it is not only about English. Of course, you
Hmm.
speak amazing, but it is not only about that. You have this thing like you make your conversation very engaging, and One more thing is that I like your accent a lot.
Okay.
I mean, the people from Southern, I love their accent. I watch Samantha, her interviews in English language, and I love her
Samantha?
accent. So I think, so
Oh,
yes,
you mean the actor Samantha,
yes,
actress?
yes,
Oh, okay,
yes,
okay,
actress.
okay.
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
yes. So I love her a lot, and I watch her interviews. So I find it very attractive. Their accent is amazing. So,
Oh, mostly actors and actresses, they get training from actual English speakers, so they can speak very good English
hmm,
because they are super rich. They have money to learn. They have
yes,
money and time to learn anything, whatever they wanted.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's so true. I mean, we cannot compare ourselves to them, of course. But okay, so I want to know, the first question is that how long it takes you to be here? Like you are speaking. I have never seen you getting nervous while having conversation. So you
Okay.
are very comfortable, confident. So were you naturally like this, and did you develop this habit,
Okay. So
confidence
the
and
confidence
yeah.
level, how I
Mm,
approach people, don't hesitate
mm,
while talking. Okay, that thing is, it has nothing to do with English. It's, I've
mm,
done a lot of conversations. I mean, not only on YouTube, mostly in my job as well. Most of the time I speak with clients,
mm,
so I have developed this confidence. I was not like this when I was in college. Well, when I was in college, I was a little arrogant. Maybe I tried to hide my inferiority complex that time. But after that,
yeah.
okay, I can tell you one thing. So I started speaking to a lot of people when I was giving interviews. Okay,
Mm,
so I gave
okay.
around 60, 70 interviews probably. I don't know the exact
Oh,
numbers. Yeah. So I got
wow.
rejected in many interviews. So one point of time I got
Mm,
so used with interviews, I got so used to people, talking to people, and especially in English.
wow.
So that's how I developed. And later my job, I worked as a technical support where I have to talk to many people to sort out their issues, especially the issues that they come with computers. So
Okay.
probably that helped me a lot. And then
Yes.
normally I speak with people. I can make friends very easily. When I'm in with a
Hmm.
group, I can talk to them. I can make friends very easily. But the problem here is I cannot uh, maintain a friendship for a long time. That's the problem that I have.
Okay. So I can assume that you are an extrovert. Is it true?
uh, yeah, perhaps I can say
Okay.
that. Yeah, extrovert. Well,
Mm.
extrovert in the sense I don't hesitate to go out and talk to people. I always
Hmm.
approach anyone. If I want something, I will go get it. So I'm like that. At
Hmm.
the same time, sometimes I feel introvert. I used to be an introvert when I was in school. I used to be very shy and a kid who gets scared of everything very easily. I used to be like that. Later, I changed. I don't know how I changed. Somehow I changed as I grow up.
Nobody's gonna believe now. Yes, I can
Yeah,
understand.
maybe. So, are you
I
an
mean,
extrovert?
no, I'm super introvert, and a lot
Okay.
of time, like when I'm having a conversation, sometimes people say that no, you are not introvert, you are extrovert, and I say that please,
Okay.
I am
Okay.
like right now I am able to communicate and I am able to hold a conversation, but initially I used to feel like, oh my God, this is such a terrifying thing to do. I mean, to have a conversation and to, I used to feel like, what if they will ask me something and then I'll answer, and then I don't know how to question them back. So
Okay.
it can be very difficult, right?
I have a question. So, why do all the girls they say they are introverts? Is it like a template for all the girls? I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. It's very
Really?
easy to get away from everything by saying I'm an introvert. Why is that?
No. I don't know. I have
Hmm.
met some extrovert girls as well, but I am super
Okay.
introvert. In general, I don't like to, hang out with people a lot, and like, I don't know. I have been kind of this girl from since my childhood only. So yes, I have
Okay.
worked really hard to get this confidence right now.
Hmm.
Initially, I think it's been 4 months back. I had my first conversation with Santa ma'am, and I was super nervous. I was speaking very fast just to hide my nervousness. So I was that much,
Okay. So, to
underconfident at
finish
that
the
time.
call quicker, you spoke very fast.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I was like, I just want to, whatever I have in my mind, I just want to pass this. So yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, like what I had seen in my life. Most of the girls, they say they are introverts in the beginning, but
Hmm.
once they reach their motherhood, they become so extroverts, they
Hmm.
become so bold and confident. I've seen that in my
Yes.
sister's life. She used to
Yeah,
be
that's
afraid of
true.
everything. I'll tell you, she used to be afraid of
Hmm.
everything for cockroaches or anything. But once she got a
Hmm.
child, now he is also around 2 years old now. He becomes
Okay.
so, I mean, she becomes so bold and she's like fearless. So one day, what happened? Me and my nephew, like the small kid, we were playing around, and there was a cockroach. It was approaching
Okay.
him. I was so lazy to get up and remove that cockroach. So I was sitting with my laptop. I
Okay.
called my sister, and she came
Yeah.
along and she just saw, looked at the cockroach, and she captured it, grabbed it with her hand, and threw.
God.
I was like, dude, you were not like this before. How did you change? And I mean, she was like, what? It's a small cockroach. Why are you afraid? You're in this big size and you're afraid of cockroach. She's asking me that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, I can totally agree with you. I mean, okay, so I think after becoming a mother, you have this thing that you have to change yourself for your child, and it is a big
yeah.
responsibility. So I want to share something that when I started my learning journey,
Hmm.
there were a lot of things going on, and I was thinking like, okay, I have to do something, I have to do something. So there were so many things because of which I picked up that I want to learn this language.
Okay.
But one of the reason was that my daughter, of course, because I always, as I told you that I was super introvert, and not only introvert, but I was very underconfident as well. So
Okay.
I don't want that for my child. I want her to be super confident. So I thought like if I want her to be confident, for that I have to work on myself, and that's why I thought like okay, I have to work on myself a lot. If she will see that okay, my mother is confident, then only she will be behave like confident person, right?
Yeah.
So I would say that after becoming mother, I think women, they try to change themselves a lot just for their
Yeah. They
kid.
become something completely different. They become something else. They are so
Absolutely,
confident and
absolutely.
completely opposite to what they used to be before. I saw that in my
Exactly.
sister. Now she's doing
Yes.
everything on her own. She's going alone to
Hmm.
cities and she's doing everything on her own. I'm completely shocked,
Yes.
surprised.
Yes, I can understand. Even I have a sibling, my brother, and
Mhm.
he also say this thing to me that you
Mm.
have changed completely. You were like before that you were completely different, and now you have like changed a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Keep going.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so I want to ask you, since how long have you been learning English language? It's been
Oh,
how
yeah,
many
sure.
years?
Well, I think it's around 4.5 years. I am also not very
Okay.
consistent when it comes to learning this language. Sometimes I take a break of around 2 to 3 months. Speaking practice, I can say, specifically speaking practice, I've been learning for around 3 years, I can say.
Okay,
Because
okay.
the initial 1 year I completely wasted by learning grammar. I haven't done any speaking practice.
Hmm.
And because of that, later I realized, oh my God, I made a huge mistake. I wasted my time again. So that's how I started
Hmm.
doing speaking practice. And actually, speaking with this YouTube channel, I've improved a lot because after start maybe 1.5 years ago when I started a YouTube channel, I was not this fluent. I was fluent, but not this fluent. Later,
Hmm.
I started speaking with many people. Every day, I'm in conversation
Hmm.
with many people. And other reason is many people are following my channel. For example,
Hmm.
a lot of people they put you can see the comments, right? They are doing shadowing practice with
That's
me, with my channel.
hmm.
And so that's why I become so conscious about my English. Okay, we have to learn a lot. We have to
Okay.
improve our English
Hmm.
because people are following us. So that's the only thing.
Yes. Yes, I can. Oh, actually, I can resonate with your learning journey somehow, because uh, I also used to feel like I have wasted my time a lot in grammar. Initially, I used to
Okay.
feel like first I have to learn these grammar rules, I have to understand these patterns, and then only I will start speaking. And I wasted my 6 months just to understand these, and I was making myself confused a lot. And then I got to know that this is
Mhm.
not how it works. I have to start speaking, I have to start doing other stuffs as well, like
Right.
listening, reading, writing at the same time. So yeah, I can understand that.
So
uh,
what are the practices are you doing these days to improve your English? I know that you're doing speaking practice. Other than that?
yes, apart from speaking, I do listening. Yes,
Hmm.
listening is the one. And then sometimes I have this habit of reading as well. I love to read books, but the thing is that course, I have a very busy schedule, I would say. I don't
Yeah.
get that much time, but whenever I get, like, if I'll get time, I will read only 1 or 2 page. So yeah, this is something which is helping me to learn
Even
this
me too.
language.
Actually, I love to read books. No, actually, I don't love to read books. I love to collect books. I collect many books, but
Okay.
I don't read them. You know,
Okay.
you see
Wow,
all these
that's
books over
amazing.
here. I read
Yes.
only very few, and that too, I haven't finished them anything.
Do you have this craze of buying new books and just,
Yeah.
taking up? Yeah.
So whenever I
I
see a
also,
new book
I,
with, sorry, go ahead.
no, no, please. Okay. I was
Yeah.
saying that also have, okay. No problem. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was saying that whenever I see a new book with interesting topic, with interesting story, I just buy them. I just buy the book, but I read for only 1 or 2 chapters, that's all. And after that, I get bored, I close it down.
It happens. I know it happens. And okay, so what kind of book do you read? Is it fictional or non-fictional?
Oh, usually I don't prefer fictional books. Fictional books are
Hmm.
mostly someone's imagination, right? So I prefer
Hmm.
books based on biography, real life stories,
Okay. Wow.
and yeah, mostly books related to that.
Oh, great, great.
Yeah,
Okay, so I have seen that you do shadowing practice a lot, and
right.
I have seen in your videos, right? But I
Yeah.
have never done this. I
You've never
never
done
tried to
shadowing
do it.
practice?
Not, never. I mean, this
Okay.
is one thing which I've
So how
never
did you
done, and
learn
I,
English
I,
then?
I never tried to shadowing. It is for me, it is very difficult task. First
Okay.
listen, then speak, practice. I mean, for me, it is very difficult. And I know a lot of people are saying that it is very important if you want to improve your pronunciation, accent, whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like whenever I try to do it, I feel very, I don't know, I just can't do it.
Okay. Actually, I thought you did
Yeah.
really very good shadowing practice because you sound like your English is really good. I assumed that you've
No.
done shadowing practice a lot because shadowing practice will really help you in improving your pronunciation and also you will get
Hmm.
the fluency as well because you are trying to repeat whatever they say, right? It's more like speaking.
Yes.
So you'll get the fluency and also it will kind of give you some accent. So
Hmm.
yeah, I did shadowing practice a
But
lot.
hmm,
Yep.
I've seen, and that's why I was like, okay, maybe that's why he speaks really well. But for me, whenever I tried, I was like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I will shadow for like, I will do it for 1 or 2 lines and then I'll stop it.
Okay. So what happens when you try
It
to do
needs a
shadowing
lot
practice?
of
What happens?
patience. It needs a lot of patience, right? First listen to them and then speak and then again
Yeah.
listen to them. And then,
No,
so it
that's
needs a
why.
lot of patience, which I don't have.
Yeah, I understand. That's why what you have to do is when you do shadowing practice, you have to
Hmm.
watch a movie or video that really interests you. Well, the your
Hmm.
favorite movies, maybe your favorite podcast, whatever it is. You know, if it's
Hmm.
your
Hmm.
favorite, then you won't get feel bored. Perhaps you can do shadowing
Yes, that's
practice with
true.
Samantha's video if you really like her
Hmm.
English.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes what happens with me, like if I'm watching something and I'm very interested into that thing, and then I just don't want to stop it. I want
Okay.
to just binge watching it. That's why it is difficult for me to do it, but I will definitely give it a try again. And yeah, I
But
think I should
you sound
do
good.
it.
Your English sounds really good. Without shadowing practice, if you can improve like this, maybe with shadowing practice, you can really perform well.
Really?
Yeah,
Then I think I should give
just
it a
give it a
try,
try.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yes, I will, for sure.
sure.
Okay, so do you want to share? Okay, so I know that you do shadowing technique and what other things like there are. Okay, so there are some people who says that reading books really help them to learn this language,
Yeah.
and there are a lot of people who says that speaking is important. Then there are some people who says that listening is important. But in your case, of course, shadowing, and then other next thing is.
Okay, there are only two practices that I'm doing currently. Other than doing speaking, other than having conversation, I am doing two practices. One is shadowing and the other one is reading. Reading in the sense not reading an
Hmm.
actual book. I just read some
Hmm.
small stories, some short stories. Whenever I
Okay.
get free time for maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I try to read
Hmm.
something. Mostly, I mean, mostly I read it from the Google. You can find out many stories. If you type moral stories in English, you can find out
Hmm.
many stories. So I do read them, and I do repeatedly read the same story again and again to make sure I'm
Okay. Wow.
pronouncing. and make sure I memorize that story. So it's something like that.
That's
So when
great.
I read the story
Great.
third time, I will automatically narrate the story without even reading it.
Great, great. Wow. And do
Yeah.
you write as well?
No, I hate writing. Do you? How about you? Do you write?
I love writing, to be honest. I love writing. I
Okay.
love how, like, I love to see how can I articulate my thoughts better and how I can express by writing myself in a good way. So yes, I
Oh,
love, but I don't get that much time again. I don't get
you
that much
have
time.
you have patience to do writing practice, but you don't have patience to do shadowing practice. Shadowing practice is much
Yes,
easier than any other English practice, I'm saying.
I don't know why, but I
Mhm.
love writing. I don't know. I just sometimes I just okay, I'm getting through some
Okay.
bad moment in my life. If I'm having some good time in my life, I will write it down. I find
Okay,
it
so
very
you're
good.
maintaining a diary.
Not regularly, of course, not regularly, but I will just suddenly it happens with me. Like if I'm feeling very sad, I just write it down everything in my notebook, and if I'm feeling very excited and happy about something, I will just write it down. So yeah, this is, and sometimes just some thoughts pop up in my brain, and I feel like okay, I should write it down.
Wow, that's cool. Actually, that's a very good habit, writing down our feelings. It's more like sharing our feelings to someone else. When we are upset, when
Oh
we are
yeah.
very sad, if you write it down, at least you feel like you'll be all right because you have given
Yes.
that weight to someone else.
Absolutely. I think it's been 1 or 2 years since I started this habit. And whenever I feel so exhausted in my brain that, okay, I want to do something, I want to scream or something, sometimes I don't know it happens with everyone or not, but it happens with me. Sometimes I've become very angry and I feel like, okay, just do one thing, write it down, and then I feel so light. I don't feel like those heavy emotions or anything. And sometimes if I'm feeling like very happy about something, I feel like okay, I should write it down so that some days later I will read it and I will feel these emotions again.
Okay,
So
so
yeah,
do
that's,
you keep your notebook very secret? Make sure nobody reads it.
yeah, I do.
Okay, because
Not from
I,
my husband, of course, but
yeah.
like I don't share it with everyone.
Okay, I did the mistake. Well, I used to do
Oh.
diary writing when I was in my college, but
Hmm.
that's a very bad idea because during those days, my friends they stole my diary and they read everything.
Oh
And
God.
yeah, after that, I completely stopped doing diary writing.
Yes, and with friends, it can be very embarrassing. Like they are
Yeah,
not going to forget this thing entire life.
yeah. I mean, they didn't read much because I used to write in English and they didn't read much.
Okay.
They had taken photographs of it and they said, we will read
Oh my
everything, we will
God.
read everything. But no problem, you read it or don't read it, doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay, wow. Yes, I can understand that.
Have you traveled to South India?
Not really, but I want to. I mean, I've seen a lot of videos from
Hmm.
like southern part of India, and I really love. I think Kerala and one more place. I forget that name. It has a big Shiv Murti. I don't know
You mean
what
a
is the
big
name.
Lord Shiva statue, half of it?
A statue. Yes, 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 yes.
Oh,
It is.
that's Coimbatore. You mean Isha Ashram, I guess.
Uh, I don't remember. I think Coimbatore is right. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly.
Okay, so is that statue somewhat related to Sadhguru?
No?
Because Sadhguru has a Isha Ashram where he has a Lord
Okay.
Shiva statue. It's half of it's called Adiyogi statue or something.
Okay. Yes, yes, it is. But I didn't know that it is related to Sadhguru. But I've
Yeah.
seen some of videos and I always wanted to feel like I used to feel like, okay, I want to visit here once in my life.
Oh, that's very close to my place. It's around 100 kilometers. I've
Wow,
been there. Yeah.
really? Wow,
They do
great.
this night show in the sense
Hmm.
evening times they put a lot of lights on the statue, so
Okay.
it'll be more like a show with the background music and everything.
Hmm.
It'll look
It
really
looks
great.
so very pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, cool
Okay,
then.
what about you?
Well,
Have you ever
being
visited northern part? Yeah.
yeah, I've been to Uttarakhand once. I've been to Rishikesh,
Really?
Haridwar. Yep,
Oh,
and
wow.
I've been to Agra to see Taj Mahal. And
Great.
I've had plans to go to the Ajanta caves and also
Mhm.
to the northeast sites like Assam. There are some national
Okay.
parks. I wanted to
Okay.
visit there, but because of some time constraint, I couldn't go there. Maybe,
Great.
probably in future, I'll go.
Oh, great, great. Are you a
Yeah.
kind of spiritual person since you have visited Haridwar and Rishikesh?
Well, I'm not a very spiritual person, but
Hmm.
I believe in God. Yeah. I believe in
Hmm.
God, but
Yeah.
I don't go to temples much. Not very much
Understand,
interested.
understand. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so in my case, I am interested to visit in temples, but I procrastinate a lot.
Hmm.
It's a very bad habit. I do believe in gods, but
Okay.
then, to do worship every day, it is a bit challenging task, I would say.
Yeah. Going to temple is one big task. Like it'll take hours to plan and
Yes,
go
definitely.
and spend time there. But obviously, if you
Hmm.
are very much interested in spirituality, then you have to go there.
Exactly. That's so true.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you take bath in Ganga River in
Yes.
Haridwar? Okay.
I took a dip. So
Yes.
I'll tell you one thing. I wanted to go to Varanasi. That's the first
Mm.
plan that we had. But later we changed it to Haridwar because Varanasi seemed to be very dirty. That Ganges river is very
Hmm.
dirty, very
Okay.
polluted. So we thought, okay, let's
Hmm.
go to Haridwar where the river originates. So we went
Hmm.
there. So when I saw the river, it was fine. I mean, it was like normal river how we have in here in my place. So I jumped into the river. But
Okay.
later, within 5 minutes, I realized the river is freezing cold in the bottom side of the river.
Hmm.
In the top layer of the water, you won't feel that
Okay.
coldness. It's because of sun's
Hmm.
rays are affecting, and it's quite hot. But on the bottom side, it's freezing cold. Then I got out
Oh.
of the river immediately. I was like, "Oh my God!" Yeah,
Oh God. Yes. It is like a lot of people says this thing that if you take dip in a Ganga river, then your all sins are cleansed. So
yeah. So I
yeah.
cleaned, I've cleaned all my sins. Now I'm planning to make new sins.
Oh wow.
Yeah, probably
So
I'll
you have
go
to
to
go.
Ganges after another 10 years later. I'll go to Ganges and I will just clean all my sins.
Yes, absolutely. You have to.
Yeah.